My name is Alexis Meza. I am originally from Veracruz, Mexico. At the age of 9 years old, my mother and myself and my brother traveled to the United States to meet up with my dad. At 9 years old, I, along with my mom and my brother, we crossed the border into the United States. Not the right way. I started middle school here. We came to Lancaster, Kentucky, which is about an hour south from here. Little country place, like very, very, like no Latinos at all, really. I was like one out of like 5 or 6 Latinos in the whole school. Big difference than what it was in Texas. It was the complete opposite. So growing up here and coming to Kentucky was a big difference. And it was another kind of culture shock when I got here. And I was always one of those students that was wanting to be an overachiever in school. I was always like in the honor roll. I was always, making the good grades. Because even in Mexico, I was still one of the top students in my class. And so school to me, education to me was always like a big priority. And my parents had a lot to do with that, even though they didn't graduate college or anything. Education was always something that they instilled in not just me but my brother as well. And so it was like, through education it's gonna open the world to you. Your only responsibility is to go to school. I know that the will to fight or to want to keep going, I think that would also be a part of me if I had grown up in Mexico. And the things that I would be doing would be a little bit different. But that essence of like keep going and like echarle ganas and like keep doing something for you, I think I would have like practiced that. It just would be a little bit different in Mexico. I also think, about like what it would be like if I were to go back right now. I mean, as a journalist, that job in Mexico is very dangerous to do. It's something that you don't just get up and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a journalist today. And it has gotten so bad that the situation is that you decide like, do you want to be like a true journalist and be for the people, or do you want to be someone that will be como se dice, comprado, like you're gonna sell yourself to someone so that you don't get shot or something. Like the situation is pretty bad for journalists in Mexico, like the real true journalists that want to make a difference. And to me, that's important. Like to me, I feel like the kind of journalism I want to do would put my life in danger.
Hearing your story, you've definitely achieved what it seems to be the American dream. And everyone has this interpretation of the American dream. What would you say your interpretation was of the American dream, and have you accomplished it?
Like I said, I've never really had in my mind like, oh, it's my American dream to do something, because to me, anything that I've accomplished has just been a dream, period. I'm not gonna label it an American dream, because people on the other side also have dreams, and they're not like, oh, it's my Mexican dream, it's my Peruvian dream. Like, we just have dreams and things we want to accomplish. And so to me, it's just been kind of like hard. It's been hard, and I'm proud of the things that I've accomplished, because man, we've had to hustle like hard. But at the same time, it's like they're just dreams that have come with a lot of struggle. And that to me just becomes experience, and it becomes something that I want others to learn from. So to me, that the image of the American dream doesn't, I'm not going to tell you, oh yeah, it was this or it was that, because that's never something that I've had in my mind. But to me, my dream is to be able to help people and help my community, and to eventually, not have to like tell the story of, oh, we were, like, we're so undocumented, this and that. Like, no, I want to tell you about like how, everything comes with struggles. I mean, no matter what, like, you're always going to have the good and the bad things. And so like I said, like getting papers will ultimately not be like the answer to everything. It will make things a little easier, yeah, but it's not going to be like, oh, people are not going to still look at me funny when I walk, somewhere, or, it's not going to make my skin and my eyes turn white and my eyes turn blue. Like, it's not going to do any of that, and not that I want it to. I mean, it's just going to, like, I'm still going to have to live my life. So to me, it's like, if anything, I just want to empower, and I want to teach others that no matter what situation you're in, you can still keep going. As long as you really want something, and as long as you let yourself be helped and not be afraid to ask for help and believe in the power of community, then you can make things happen. Because I feel like that's kind of been my situation. So, yeah, that's my dream.